Hey guys, it's Al. Welcome back to another Fate Extella Link gameplay. So, what I just unfortunately learned is that every other character I have is completely overleveled for the current mission we're going to do. So, it's back to Elizabeth. I mean, there's a lot of missions in this game. There's only like not even 20 characters, so you know, it'll be fine. Every character's gonna get at least two. Actually, they'd have to get a lot more than just two, actually. But you know, it's whatever. This one is Francis Drake. In history, he is a famous, basically Spanish pirate. He what did he do again? I think he defeated the Spain, like the Spain Navy. I forget like when it happened, but still, it was a really good. It's a pretty good feat for just some pirate, you know. And honestly, none of this matters, so we're just gonna go and skip it. But that's what this mission is against. It's a surprise attack from Francis Drake. And, you know, I kind of realized that I have never, other than maybe Karna, I haven't really thought about anybody's history. So, Elizabeth Beckery, let's see, I know she was a young European woman who would kill like younger, more beautiful women to bathe in their blood because she assumed it would make her youth last longer, which is a very interesting concept. So she, other than Vlad the Impaler, she's kind of like the first vampire in history. Which is pretty interesting. I think she also invented the Iron Maiden so it could crush the body of the people and get the blood, which is once again very morbid, but you know, I'm not the one who writes this stuff, nor the one that thinks of it. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was pretty interesting. Now this is our Lancer version, so she's young. Usually in Fate, you're summoned in your prime. If you, for some reason, have multiple primes, you can qualify for different classes, but right now she's just a Lancer. She usually gets summoned as an assassin, which is where her like actual tendencies of being a vampire come out. But this one, she's just an idol because that's funny. So her and Nero have complications all the time. I mean, I don't really think this mission is that hard. It probably isn't. The only thing really that they haven't even discussed yet that I'm pretty sure is after Francis Drake pops up on the battlefield, her and a couple other, I guess, kind of like what Darius III and Iskandar can do, how they summon lots of extra units on the map. Her and Francis Drake and a couple other units can directly attack the our commander, which isn't the person we're using. It's like the player avatar. They can directly attack them, which really doesn't do that much damage, but it's mostly that if they're defeated, you lose a lot of benefits, like the thing to the left, where you have the control pads where it gives you extra, I guess defensive and offensive options. There you go. And because I can heal, I can get a stat boost. And another interesting thing you can do, which I'll probably show here in a moment. I'll show Phantasm this time just because it's in her default outfit, but yeah, what you can do, which I will show right now, if you press the select button, you can use the command seal. You can either fully heal yourself, or you can also teleport, which is what I'm going to do. I think of both of the places, like you see on the minimap how it has like locks and keys on 2 of the stuff. I think you probably can't teleport to there because you probably would kind of break the game. But you can also, yeah, you can just heal, teleport. You can get a full like screen. No Phantasm was basically a screen wipe. It's it's not too hard. It's pretty interesting for the most part. Alright, so actually I think it's the first time they introduced plants, which are things that, like that flying UFO thing over there, they will actually produce more like enemy commanders for you to fight, like the giant robots we've been fighting. Which is pretty interesting because that means they can also go and conquer your other lands, like there's one in the middle doing it right now. And for some reason, camera's always messed up. Alright. Oh, missed the wrong one. But yeah, as you can see, Gilles de Rais just keeps shooting the player avatar with these eldritch creatures from this guy named Prelati. But I guess I should probably save that for Gilles de Rais because he's actually quite an interesting character. Even in the Fate universe, I mean, he himself is a personality, interesting character, but he technically is not that hard to deal with because as a caster he's kind of weak because he doesn't actually do anything himself. Like if you take that book away from him, he really kind of can't do anything. Other than the fact that since he's a servant, he's physically stronger than every human. I forget what it is, but I think if you have like E rank, you can like still lift up a whole car. And you can at least break concrete walls. So, like, you're like peak human at that point, I guess. Oh, Darius the 3rd. Oh, and I think... Okay. I assumed everyone was going to start rushing towards the Master, but I think I'm wrong. I think to level this up, you actually kind of just want to pop up. I probably didn't need to do that since Gawain was there. He's quite a interesting servant, especially from the older. If you went from Fate, like actual PSP game, to here, he's quite interesting because he does go from like he's honestly kind of petty to like some bootlicker really quickly, but I mean, it's whatever. It's kind of what they made his personality now. Yeah, some enemies can do the moon drive thing just like you can. I mean, theirs are basically as effective as yours, but they don't get like a super cool screen wiping ability. So Gawain is coming here. At least I think it's Gawain. I think it's Gawain and Archer that I have set. Well, I say Archer, but, you know, if you know his name, you know his name. Oh, maybe this... I didn't think this mission would be that long, but I guess since this was still kind of a story-based one, they have... They want to make it a little more difficult, a little longer. Because I believe you're supposed to. It says it at the top of the screen. I just wasn't even reading. Oh, there's Darius the 3rd. Right now I have. Oh, he's already dead. You would not believe this is very hard, man. Maybe I should start researching stuff ahead of time for this. Oh yeah, well, I call him Archer, but that's just better than calling him Nameless, or even, I think he doesn't even care about his own name. I mean, obviously he has one, he just chooses not to go by one. Oh, is that? Oh, okay. I was saying, that's not done already, is it? There we go. Alright, I think it's time for us to fight Francis Drake. Yeah, she's still shooting at the Master. Yeah, there's Francis Drake. That is not her default outfit, but I think it looks a lot better. I don't know actually. Francis Drake has some really good outfits, especially if you've seen her from the any of the shows or even the game. Because I mean, most of these characters are from Fate Extra. Some of them are from Fate Extra CCC, but that is Japanese only, so. So I don't know, it's kind of harder to see that. I mean, play. Because I think the only rep that's even translated for that game is the Gilgamesh one. But that's just because it's, you know, Gilgamesh. Why would you not? Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, she's in her super mode right now. I know one really interesting thing about Drake is that she gets stronger the more money you give her. I mean, she's not alive, so it's really weird the fact that she would need money to get stronger, but, you know, I'm not the one that writes these rules. And yep, we're done. There we go, EX. But yeah, that's the end of this extra mission. And at the end of all of these, you're supposed to get, what is it called? You get, like, outfits for all the characters and stuff. That's good. That's good. Alright. But yeah, you get outfits for all the characters, but I mean, I don't have all of them. That's mostly why I'm recording all this. Alright, but that's the end of this extra mission, and I will see you guys later.